Hi, I'm Dr. Fazalunnisa, gynecologist and infertility specialist, Hira Fertility Center, Tolichoki. So these days, we know that the infertility problem is increasing everywhere. It's a very simple yet a very complicated thing to get conceived. So it's as easy as to get pregnant as difficult as it can be for some people. So as we say, natural conception, you have to follow a few of the things, few ifs and buts here and there, and take the precautionary measures, and then bang, you're there to conceive. So I would say a lady who is having her regular periods, the 14th to 16th day is the time of her ovulation. So these are 2 days before that and 2 days after this is the time to be together. That this is called as unsafe period. So say suppose the lady has a period on 1st of August. 14th of August is the time where she will have most likely to have her ovulation. That is, the egg is gonna release. So in this time, 2 days before and 2 days after is the time to have unprotected sex, so that you are having more chances of conceiving. Second thing is you can actually measure your pregnancy ovulation through an LH kit, which is available easily in the market. 2 days before the 14th day and 2 days after the 14th day, you need to check your LH kit every day. So whenever there is a double line, that is the time that your ovulation is happening, and that is the time when you both are going to be together for the next 48 to 72 hours. That is, the next 2 to 3 days is very, very important. Once the ovulation is happening, the egg is going to stay there for 48 hours and the sperm is going to stay there also for the 48 hours. So the 2 days before and 2 days after the ovulation are very, very important. Some people might have during the ovulation something called as a mid-cycle pain, which is not related to the periods. This is called as a spasmodic pain of ovulation. Sometimes the lady knows that she is ovulating somewhere in the middle of the cycle. So that is the time when you are got to be together and plan for a pregnancy. So now what are the ifs and buts that you have to follow after regularly following up, regularly doing all this? So you have to definitely do a lifestyle modification. If you are having a sedentary lifestyle, you need to start walking, you need to start exercising, you need to get to your ideal body weight, because whenever there is obesity or when you are underweight, there's a very a similar light balance which is happening in your body, and that is lost. Pregnancy occurring naturally comes down. So that is one thing you need to concentrate on, and you got to keep your mind and body very healthy in synchronization with each other. So yoga is something which helps in obtaining that balance between the body and mind. So if you're under a lot of stress and all of that, then you need to follow something like yoga. Also, you need to avoid some things like excessive alcohol, excessive coffee, and excessive sugar are a big no when you're planning for a pregnancy. And smoking also is a big no. Like ladies who have been, there was a study which was done between the ladies who have been smoking and who have not been smoking. 80% of the egg reserve has been studied to come down in the ladies who have been smoking. So that is the kind of deteriorative effect the smoking is gonna have on your egg health as well as your baby health when you're planning for a pregnancy. Also, when you're planning for a pregnancy, you need to take folic acid for at least 3 months before going for conception. So minimum of a cycle of 3 months of folic acid, zinc, selenium, vitamin A, D, C, E, all these multivitamins along with micro minerals are very, very important for conception, because any lack of these small minerals will also not produce the eggs or the sperms properly, and that is when you lack a good, healthy, natural pregnancy. Also, we need to keep in mind that the preconceptional counseling along with your doctor is very, very important, because a gynec checkup before you're getting pregnant is very important, in which we run you through a series of tests, like maybe thyroid, prolactin, and an ultrasound scan. Definitely a vaginal ultrasound scan will give a lot of information for people who are going to conceive. Also, you would need to check your blood, whether you have anemic status, or how is your overall diabetic range. So that is called as HbA1c. So that also need to be checked, because people with PCOS tend to have a higher blood sugar, along with these other symptoms of irregular periods, because PCOD also has insulin resistance. So definitely HbA1c is also pretty much required when you're gonna get preconceptional counseling with your gynecologist just before getting pregnant. So follow all these ifs and buts, whatever I told you. Follow your dates, follow your unsafe period, then you are yet to get pregnant, definitely. So please like, share and subscribe Hira Fertility Center, and pass on information to all the people who do not know about it. Thank you.